Is it true? Is it true? I mean, is this why the president is talking about the quote-unquote Epstein hoax? He's a federal informant? Donald Trump has been working with the feds? Hold on a second. Now, I heard about this. Tim Pool was reporting on this. That's the first thing I saw on YouTube. Tim Pool was reporting on this. I think it was on Friday, and I was really tempted to do a video on it. And I'm like, nah. I'm going to hold off on that. I don't want to talk about Epstein. I don't want to talk about this stuff. I don't even talk about Trump that much on this channel. But I couldn't avoid it because Robert Gouveia, an Arizona attorney who has a YouTube channel, Robert Gouveia is one of my favorite new. I just discovered him about a year ago. The guy's amazing. He covered it today in one of his videos about Trump being a federal informant. Hello, everyone. It's Michael here at This Way TV. I'm glad you're here getting your news this way instead of that way. Go in the description below. We got a number of things. Go to my Patreon. Sign up over there. I really need the help. So at Patreon, you'll get some exclusive content, and you'll be able to, give me a little money each month. I need it. Also, there's a Discord server you can join for free, and you can watch my other YouTube channel for free. Find those in the description below. Also, Assassin Saint, you see this. There's a website. You can actually buy this book that I have written. This is one of 4. It's exclusive. Find it. All right. So, Trump. Mike Johnson was coming out of some meeting, and reporters were asking him and inquiring about the Epstein stuff, and Trump has taken the posture in the last few months is like, it's a big hoax. And Mike Johnson set the record straight. He's not saying that Epstein didn't do illegal things, right? That he wasn't engaged in immoral and illegal activities and the nature of them. He wasn't saying that was a hoax. He was saying that that his being involved, right? His being involved in a bad way or being guilty of or complicit with Epstein, that's the hoax. And he's been downplaying it, and I think it's pretty smart for him to downplay it because he's going to come out like squeaky clean. He's like, don't worry about that stuff. It's a nonsense. And by him calling it a hoax, he knows that it will only energize the opposition, saying, "See, he's trying to deflect. He's trying to do these other things to deflect from his complicity." What was really happening is he's going to come out shining as an informant on Epstein. He was turning state's evidence on Epstein, right? That's the implication of what Mike Johnson said in responding to this reporter was, well, he's an FBI informant informing on Epstein, Donald Trump. Now, when that started, I mean, was it decades ago? Was it just in his first term, after his first term? When did Donald Trump become an FBI informant? So Tim Pool and crew, there's something bigger going on here. And I'll finish with that here in a second. There's something bigger than Trump being an informant. Because Tim Pool was discussing it, and they were covering all these angles. But I reserved judgment until Robert Gouveia chimed in on the same issue. And Robert covered it. And he's a lawyer. And he's very careful with the things that he says and asserts. And he confirmed it. When he came across that information, he's like, well, lo and behold, it turns out Donald Trump is a federal informant. And that is going to be absolutely embarrassing and completely destroy the Democrat narrative. Now, here's the bigger thing that's going on, the most important thing. Tim Pool is having this discussion. And if you don't know who Tim Pool is, go find out. He's the first YouTuber I ever started watching, like 5 years ago. He's having the discussion, and one of his guests in the Tim Pool IRL is Doug Wilson. And if you guys have followed me at all, Doug Wilson is my favorite preacher. And I'm friends with Doug Wilson. I have met personally with Doug Wilson. I have Doug Wilson books over here. I have Doug Wilson's dad's book. Look, I asked Doug, tell me which book your dad wrote that's the most important one. He pulled this off his shelf. He says, this is the one my dad wrote. And I said, well, can I have it? And he saw that he had another one on the desk, so he gave it to me. And this was just this year. It's March of 2025, right? So Doug's autographed his dad's book for me. I think Tim Pool's going to convert to Christianity. That's the bigger thing. That's literally bigger than Trump being an FBI informant is Tim Pool and these people bringing Doug on their shows. God is moving in the hearts of all these political pundits who avoid Christianity, but then they recognize, Joe Rogan is converting to Christianity. It looks like it's happening. I think Tim Pool will be close behind him because Tim Pool already went from center left to center right. He's already a pro Second Amendment guy. I think he's becoming anti-abortion. I think he's going to accept Jesus. Oh, Christian people, your only salvation lies in the power of unity, and that's how it happens. God is in control.